First lap completed, the field looks like this. Barrichello leads, Montoya is second, Raikkonen third, fourth is Alonso, in fifth is Michael Schumacher, Fisichella sixth, Mark Webber is right on his tail, and Takuma Sato is in eighth place.
We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage right now. It looks as if they'll be bringing in one of their drivers this lap.
We can see the Jordan mechanics out in the pit lane now.
Raikkonen pits. He's the first of the front runners to make his stop, which means he was obviously running a light fuel load in qualifying.
Mark Webber enters the pits.
He's in for his first stop on lap number 2.
We can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing from our commentary box window. They'll be bringing in one of their cars this lap.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits. We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage right now. Juan Pablo Montoya will be pitting this lap.
Good stuff, you're playing your best time in sector 1.
The Sauber team are out ready for one of their cars.
They'll be bringing in one of their cars this lap. The Red Bull mechanics are out in the pit lane.
That must be for David Coulthard.
2 car condition indicator showing green tires, but he did not notice him now. Grid should be good. We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage right now. Juan Pablo Montoya will be pitting this lap.
The Sauber team are out ready for one of their cars. into the pits.
Fastest through the second sector is Kimi Räikkönen in his McLaren. Alonso drives into the pits.
He's in for his first pit stop on lap number 3. Montoya takes to the pit lane.
Your driving is superb. Try and maintain your current speed. Be careful with your fuel consumption. You're running low.
Juan Pablo completes his stop. He'll rejoin in 9th place. Out of our commentary box window, we can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing for action. They'll be getting ready to receive Michael Schumacher.
It looks as if the VAR mechanics are preparing for a stop.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits.
They'll be getting ready to receive Giancarlo Fisichella.
Great time for sector 1. Keep it going.
The Sauber team are out, ready for one of their cars.
Jacques Villeneuve will be pitting this lap.
There's movement down in the Toyota pits.
That must be for Ralf Schumacher. The Minardi mechanics are out in the pit lane.
That must be for Patrick Friesacher. As we head into the final few laps, Schumacher leads. He's lapping faster than anybody at the moment. Fisichella is second. Takuma Sato is just 2 seconds back. Ralf Schumacher 4th. Jenson Button is dropping back in 5th. Jacques Villeneuve is 6th. Friesacher 7th. And Barrichello is in 8th.
Into the pits comes the race leader.
He makes his first stop on lap 4. Into the pits comes Takuma Sato.
Okay, you're currently running in first position.
Fisichella pits. He's in for his first stop on lap number 4.
All 20 cars are currently still running, and we haven't had a single retirement at this stage.
Exiting the pit lane is Takuma Sato.
He rejoins the race in 8th.
Villeneuve exits the pit lane.
He should slot back into 18th place.
You're doing a really fast time for that sector. It's the best you've done all session.
There's smoke coming from the back of one of the VARs. It's Button! Jenson Button's race is over. A victorious Barrichello thunders across the finish line and wins the race, while Pablo Montoya comes in second. Fernando Alonso hangs on to third. With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Barrichello leads. Michael Schumacher is second. Alonso is third. Fourth is Montoya. Fisichella is fifth. Kimi Raikkonen is right on his tail. Seventh is Button. Nick Heidfeld is eighth.
You have sixth position at the moment. Sixth. Great move, you passed Raikkonen. Push hard to stay in front. Scheduled pit stop next lap. The car condition indicator is showing green tyres. They've heated up nicely now. Grip should be good.
The drivers start their third lap. Barrichello leads. Michael Schumacher is second. He's now the fastest man on the circuit. Alonso is third. Fourth is Montoya. Fisichella is fifth. Jenson Button in sixth. In seventh is Raikkonen. Nick Heidfeld is eighth.
Okay, Raikkonen's the car ahead of you now. Don't let them open up a gap. Keep active.
Rubens Barrichello has posted the fastest time through the first sector. Out of our commentary box window, we can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing for action. It looks as if they'll be bringing in one of their drivers this lap. The mechanics are out in the Renault pits.
I can see the Williams mechanics out in the pit lane. That must be for Nick Heidfeld. We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage now.
They'll be bringing in one of their cars this lap.
You're only sixth place. Repeat, sixth place.
Rubens Barrichello puts in the fastest time for Sector 2 so far.
Schedule stop, end of this lap. Careful on your way in. This lap. This lap. Good second sector. Your best so far for this session.
Jenson Button has absolutely flown through the second sector on this lap. He's the quickest of the race so far.
Barrichello comes into the pits.
He's in for his first pit stop on lap number 3.
Coming up there. Okay, you're starting to run low on fuel now, bear it in mind.
As we head into the final few laps, Schumacher leads. In second, it's Alonso. Jenson Button is unable to match his pace and is falling behind in third. Kimi Raikkonen is right on his tail. Massa is fifth. Jacques Villeneuve is sixth. Rubens Barrichello is seventh after his first stop. In eighth place, Juan Pablo Montoya.
Okay, Raikkonen's the car ahead of you now. Don't let them open up a gap. Keep active.
Out of our commentary box window, we can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing for action. Michael Schumacher will be pitting this lap.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits.
They'll be getting ready to receive Fernando Alonso. We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage right now. That must be for Kimi Raikkonen. The Sauber team are out, ready for one of their cars. Into the pits comes the race leader. The race leader enters the pits. He makes his first stop on lap 4.
You're leading the pack.
Raikkonen pits.
Felipe Massa is coming into the pits.
He makes his first stop on lap 4. Michael Schumacher leaves the pits. he should slot back into 4th place.
Kimi Raikkonen exits the pits. He rejoins the race in 9th.
Can you hear me? You're doing well. That's the best time you've achieved through Sector 1.
Englishman Jensen Button is fastest through the first sector.
The Sauber team are out ready for one of their cars. They'll be getting ready to receive Jacques Villeneuve. There's smoke coming from the back of one of the BARs. It's Button. Jensen Button's race is over. It's Canadian Jacques Villeneuve that gets the checkered flag. In second is Mark Webber. Rubens Barrichello third.